Hello, we are Group 3 of PTT 444 Technologies in Society, and in this video, we're gonna talk about face masks and why it is important. So let's get started. But first, it is important to know how viruses spread. Virus can spread by person-to-person transmission. Two of the many ways this can happen is through droplets and airborne transmission. Droplets and aerosol. Now, whenever an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks, droplets of tiny particles and aerosol carry the virus from their nose or mouth into the air. This makes anyone who is within 6 feet of that person can breathe in the aerosol into their lungs. Airborne transmission. Research has shown that virus can live in the air for up to 3 hours. Crazy, right? And it can get into your lungs if someone who has it coughs or sneezes and you breathe in that air. This is why it is important to wear a face mask even if you are practicing social distancing. It's because by wearing a mask, it will help prevent you from breathing in the air that have been contaminated with these droplets, aerosol, and airborne release viruses. And not only that, if you have been infected with the virus, then by wearing a mask yourself, you are helping to prevent the virus from spreading to anyone you have been in contact with or to any place you have visited to recently. Here are 7 common mistakes that people make when wearing a face mask. First is wearing the mask upside down or the wrong way around. Second is leaving the nose area exposed. Third is failing to secure the mask by sealing it tightly over the nose and under the chin. Fourth is pulling the whole mask down underneath their chins to talk, eat, or sometimes leaving it there entirely. Fifth is touching the surface of the mask, which is considered dirty and contaminated. Sixth is placing the mask on the floor or on top of their phones instead of inside a paper bag or a plastic bag. And lastly is not washing their hands before and after handling the mask. Now, let's talk about how to properly wear and remove the face mask. When wearing a face mask, first start by cleaning your hand by washing it for at least 20 seconds or by using a hand sanitizer. Second is to make sure you put the mask on the right side. To do this, pay attention to the nosepiece, color, and plates of the mask. Feel the top and the bottom of the mask. The side with the flexible metal type band would be the top side. Next is the mask color. Usually, the white colored side would be facing inside, while the colored side would be facing the outside. Next would be the plates of the mask. The side with the plates that are pointing downwards would be the inside of the mask, while the side with the plates that are pointing upwards would be the outside of the mask. Now, place each loop over the ear. For a tighter fit, you can use a mask holder or a mask hook. If the mask has tie on it, position the top tie over the ear level and tie a bow to secure them. Then, repeat the same thing at the nape of your neck. Next, grab the nosepiece of the mask and bring it to cover the bridge of your nose. Then, pull the bottom of the mask under your chin. And then, mold the nosepiece of the mask with your fingertips by starting from the nose and work outwards to your cheekbone. Now, when removing the mask, it is important to remember not to touch the front surface of the mask since it is considered dirty and contaminated. Therefore, grasp the tie or the ear loops of the mask using your fingertips and remove it from your face to be disposed. After disposal, be sure to wash your hand once again or use a hand sanitizer. Here are 5 common types of face masks. The first one is surgical mask, also known as 3-ply mask. According to study, surgical face masks can filter out about 60% of smaller inhaled particles. They are primarily intended to stop droplets, spray, and splatters. And studies have also shown that diligently wearing surgical masks in public spaces can significantly reduce the spread of respiratory infection. Second is cloth mask. According to study, a typical cloth mask is at least 50% protective, while high-quality masks could be 80% protective, and even the low-quality mask made up of very thin materials could still be 10 to 20% protective. Third is neck gaiters or bandana. These may provide some protection against the spread of droplets from cough or sneezes, However, recent studies have found that bandana or neck gaiters made of synthetic fleece may do more harm than good since they are essentially aerosolize the wearer's respiratory droplets. The fourth one is cone-style masks. According to study, a cone-style face masks are less effective at containing droplets and spray than cloth masks constructed of built-in cotton. However, the cone-style masks are more effective than a bandana. The last one is N95 masks. According to study, they offer the most protection against novel coronavirus and other respiratory diseases. The N95 protects the person wearing the mask because they filter out 95% of particles from the air breathed in. Due to a short supply, the N95 masks are only used by the healthcare provider and frontliners and are not for the use of the general public. Finally, let's talk about how to dispose the face mask. For non-reusable masks, like the surgical mask, after taking the mask off, please fold it in half inwards such that the droplets from the mouth and the nose are not exposed. Then wrap the mask with its ear loop or the tie so that it will not unravel. After that, discard it in the waste bag. On the other hand, for reusable masks such as cloth masks or bandana, they can be properly cleaned, washed, disinfected, and dried before reuse. And that is the end of our presentation. We do hope our presentation is clear and easy to follow. And we thank you for your time. Until we meet again, stay safe, happy, and healthy.